Welcome back. My final tipping point tonight. Hey, Democrats, you can't have it both ways. Either it's bigotry to deny service to people you disagree with, or it's not bigotry. Either it's okay for Christian photographers to refuse to participate in gay weddings because it violates their religious beliefs, or it's not okay for ultra-liberal fashion designers to refuse to dress incoming First Lady Melania Trump because it violates their political beliefs. Either you have a right to say no, and so do I, or neither of us do. You can't have it both ways, you just can't. Fashion designer Tom Ford announced yesterday, as if anybody cared, that he would not be dressing future First Lady Melania Trump.
Well, she's not necessarily my image. And, also the First Lady, other than the fact that I'm a Democrat and voted for Hillary, and I'm very sad and disappointed that she's not in office. But other than that, even had Hillary won, she shouldn't be wearing my clothes. They're too expensive.
Well, that's a bit pretentious, isn't it? By the way, did you see the safety pin on his tie? So this announcement came on the heels of another prominent designer, Sophie Thalay's blistering repudiation of the incoming First Lady's husband and her blanket refusal to be part of her wardrobe, even though Ms. Thalay made her name dressing First Lady Michelle Obama. And Tom Ford, by the way, dressed Michelle Obama too for her meeting with the Queen. So his paltry excuse for justification was just plain old running around the truth. But here's my question. Is denying service to someone you disagree with suddenly not bigotry? I thought it was, since for the past 8 years, liberal government has squashed the free speech and religious freedom of Christian conservative cake bakers and photographers and florists who declined to participate in gay weddings since it violated their religious beliefs. Or maybe I'm the one who's mistaken. Does this rule in liberal la-la land about denying service being bigotry only apply to people with that pesky little R behind their names? Or perhaps to those who wear a cross around their neck? Let me put it this way. What if designers had openly refused to dress Michelle Obama? Can you imagine the uproar from feminists and social justice warriors? Can you imagine the accusations of racism? In fact, these designers do have a right to refuse service to either First Lady, but so do the Christian wedding vendors. Democrats, you gotta play by your own rules here. If you get to say no, we get to say no. If we get to say no, you get to say no. But you can't have it both ways, or you're just as bigoted as the bigotry you claim to oppose. And that's my final point tonight. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. You know by now I read all your tweets. Also, if you like the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. Remember, we're coming to you every night at 9 p.m. Eastern now, so don't miss us tomorrow at 9. And until then, have a good night.